Located across the bridge in Hobart Hall, a number of genres from rock and roll, funk, reggae, and more is home to WP 88.7 Brave New Radio. Many students who work here have made friends along the way.
I'm friends, I think, with mostly everyone here. 2 years, the best radio station of a campus this size, and when we have the Brave-a-thon and all of the different events they have, it's just lots of different experiences and getting to know people and really expanding my horizon.
Not only is Brave New Radio home to students, it is also home to both solo artists and bands who perform in events like Brave-a-thon. Assistant Professor Rob Quick explains.
Brave-a-thon is an idea I came up with actually 6 years ago, and we just did our fifth one. And that is one day a year when we give exposure to local artists, local bands, 15 bands, 15 hours of live music.
I'm Julian Fulton, and we're Julian Fulton and the Zombie Gospel.
I'm Christine.
Although Brave-a-thon is a long and exciting event, the whole point of it is to raise money for the radio station.
I'm Aiden.
It's always cool to get an eclectic mix of bands in one sort of setting. It's cool, and it encourages people to listen to different music that they wouldn't normally listen to.
Solo artists also perform in Brave-a-thon.
Hi, my name is Christian Diana. I'm from Nyack, New York, and I'm a solo artist. In addition to performing to a room full of people, like a venue, also performing to a lot of listeners that could just tune in from wherever they are. So there's a broader audience.
Artists also use Brave-a-thon as a chance to promote their music as well as give it away for free.
If you'd like to check out some of my stuff, it's on Facebook and YouTube, Christian Diana Music. And all my music's up for free, so if you like what you hear, you can have it for free too.
Brave-a-thon is a busy full day.
The Brave-a-thon itself, it's a marathon. It's really
it's taxing. I'm getting older. This is my 5th Brave-a-thon, so every time we do it, I get a little bit like crankier, I think, which is unfortunate for the students. But we did it up in the radio station this year as opposed to the TV station because they're being remodeled. So we had it up here, and it kind of simplified things. So this year's Brave-a-thon went surprisingly smooth. And we didn't have any bands try to drop out at the last minute or anything. We had it all kind of under control, and it ran relatively smoothly. There were a couple of hiccups, technical issues, but there are always going to be technical issues, and we worked them out. So it went really well, and I had a good time.
William Patterson students often listen to WP 88.7 FM and have good things to say about it.
It's cool hearing students that I see all the time and hearing them on the radio.
I listen to the radio station because a lot of my friends work there, and I think it's pretty good. For a college radio station, they sound very professional, very natural at it, and they're really well organized. I wish more of the clubs, especially around Hobart, and a lot of the comp clubs were like modeled after the radio station, where it's not really a club. It's a whole like production unit. It's a whole actual like company that does things. The TV club and the film club, I think, could really learn a lot from restructuring and becoming not just a club, but like a production unit or a production company or a TV station, as opposed to clubs. And I think it's really great that the radio station, with their limited equipment that dates back to quite a while, can still win awards, beating out some other prestigious schools that have state-of-the-art technology. And I think that the school should really help out the radio station and give them the stuff that they deserve.
And speaking of awards, Brave New Radio has won many of them, like the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for Outstanding Broadcasting Services.
The IBS Awards are the big ones, the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Awards. And we've won multiple awards actually over the last 2 years, but the biggest award was, of course, Best College Radio Station in the nation with over 10,000 enrollment, which is the big sort of heavyweight category. So we've done really well, and because of that we've been noticed and recognised across the country.
Think Brave New Radio is only heard on college campus? Think again. Its airwaves reaches across the globe.
We have people listening to us around the world because of our web stream. So people do hear us from like countries like China and UK and stuff like that.
If you want to get more involved in radio and or television, the best way to do it is to become an active member of the TV club and or the radio station.
If you're a student at William Patterson, get involved in this radio station, or if you want to do TV, get involved with the TV station, the TV club. If you sort of really want to do this, then now is the time. Get involved whilst you still can, because after you leave university, it's difficult to access the kind of resources and facilities that we have here. So if this is what you want to do professionally, learn now, make mistakes here before you get out there and work professionally. Students here have gone to work in radio, they've got fantastic internships in radio, and I always say to students, even if you're not a comm major, being on the radio gives you a great sense of communication. It gives you self-confidence, makes you more assertive, because it takes guts to go on the air. A lot of people don't realise that when you put up the microphone, you've got to have something to say.
And guess what? You don't have to be a communications major to become an active member of Brave New Radio.
There's this myth, you don't have to be a communications major. You just got to be very, very interested and passionate about being on the radio, and obviously following the rules and going through the training. So you can be any major you like, but we want you to take it seriously.
While there, students look to gain experiences that will look good on their resume for internships.
The work that we're doing at the station, it's getting me a lot of experience, and I think it's going to look really good on a resume. At the station, I've learned a whole lot of things, aside from just like learning to have to get up early. I've also learned how to work, an audio board. I've learned a lot of things with microphones and software and sound editing, and just how to deal with people pretty much.
I've learned how to be on the radio. You're talking to a bunch of people that you're not seeing, so that's different. I like to intern at Sirius XM, see how it is to be on a big station, satellite even. They broadcast all over.
I applied for an internship with Comcast Sportsnet in Philadelphia, and actually I just got back from them the other day, and they said they were going to schedule an interview, which sounds pretty cool.
Some students already have their own broadcast show, and some are still in training for their own show as well.
I have my own show. It doesn't really have a name. It's just sort of a Braveology with DJ Red Sheep, but it's It's a real good show. Wednesdays 5 to 7 p.m.
I just started. I'm on Mondays with James. He's my trainer. I'll be hopefully get my own show in the next week or two.
Brave New Radio always has and always will remain the best college campus radio station in the country.
So it's pretty popular. A lot of students want to do this because it's a lot of fun, but it's hard work too. I think if you look at WPSC, I know that our carpet's a little bit dirty and there's some stains here and there on the walls and stuff. Don't judge us by how we look, judge us by what we're doing and how we sound, because we are one of the best college radio stations in the country, and the students here, they love it. And the best thing about WPSC is that they learn skills they can take with them professionally, but not only that, they form friendships that can last a lifetime sometimes. So it's fun to be a witness to that. That's why I think I like doing my job, because I see a lot of creativity, a lot of passion.